All right, if you're among those inspired by Marie Kondo's popular Tidying Up Netflix series, you may want to apply that method to your smartphone, believe it or not. So here to share some spring cleaning tips with us is Kelly Starling with AT&T. So spring cleaning when it comes to our devices, something we use every day.
Right.
Getting rid of germs, literally though. Let's talk about that part first.
That's one way to do. That's like you said, about the germs. So
right.
It's still being flu season. You can just use a damp wipe. That's what I do to clean my screen. Or you can spray a disinfectant on, wipe, and do it. Don't obviously get your phone wet and submerge.
Right.
That's good for killing the germs. But the other type of spring cleaning tips, really, it came from me doing this to my phone, is you know how most of us will have, you swipe through page after page of your apps.
Yes.
So one of the key things you can do is organize your apps by creating folders under certain categories. Like you'll see I have productivity, I have my spiritual one for my meditation
there
apps.
You go.
I have ones for, you know,
social
shopping.
Media.
Right, so now I'm down to one home screen of apps, 1.25. That's it. I had like 5.
I know.
And the good thing about organizing them like that into different topics, different folders, is then I went through and thought, why do I even have this app? I haven't used it
space
since the first time I downloaded it. So I just started cleaning out and deleting apps I'm not using, which you'd be surprised how much of your storage space you can free up.
Right.
So get rid of those apps while you're organizing them if you don't use them. So that's one of the key ways you can do it.
I'm always very impressed with people who have their little folders all organized, and it's that OCD part in all of us, you know?
Right.
And then how about, I mean, photos? I am constantly searching for old photos, and I'm like, why do I have these?
The good thing, well, most people today will store their photos up in the cloud. So you can do that. Or you can back them up to a computer. I do both because I'm just paranoid, because again, we all know our photos are so much to us. But you're right, I look through mine and I'm like, I've got what, 1,000? You know, so, and it's also a good time, like I don't know about you, but say I'm out and I'm shopping, I'll take a picture of something to see if I can match it. Well, I don't need to save that.
Months later, right.
So when I'm going through and looking at my photos, I'll delete those types of things.
Okay.
So that's also a good thing. Back it to the cloud or back it up to your computer. Also, our email, another good, unclutter your inbox, because how many of us get those emails and they at the very bottom in small print it says to unsubscribe, click here.
Right.
So one day I spent 2 hours just going through those and unsubscribing, because you don't know how you got on the list.
Right.
So that's another thing you can do. I delete my delete folder at the end of the day too, because a lot of stuff fills up in there. So
there's always that little red icon on my mailbox that just drives me nuts, and it's probably some like stress and pressure that you don't even realize is there, that it's causing you.
Right.
So we're on these things all the time. So also cleaning out your inbox too.
Yes, and your contact lists, contacts that you no longer use, or for some reason when I was back in the day syncing my device, I had double of everyone, which takes a lot of space.
It does.
So if there's contacts you're not using and you find out you've got hundreds of contacts, when you have a free moment, if there's such a thing, go through and delete those. Again, all of this is going to free up space so that you will have it for your photos and videos, because most of us, this is our camera now.
I know it.
And we want to take photos of everything and videos of everything.
So we can back it up and then delete stuff too.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Once you back it up to the cloud or back it up to your computer, delete it, and you have that much more space.
Awesome. I love it. Thank you so much for the advice on spring cleaning, in addition to cleaning out our homes and our closets. Think about your smartphone too. All right. Thank you so much for being with us.